Hi everyone, this is Randy Coppola, and I'm going to present a little information about the Polaris missile as it was launched out of Cape Canaveral. Now, we just recently had one restored and brought over to Hangar C, and you can see the condition that it was in before it was brought out of the rocket garden outside Complex 26. And it looks beautiful. And the more I got to know the missile and understand it, I see how revolutionary the Polaris actually was. I got a chance to walk around the pads that were the premier testing spots for the Polaris on Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, complexes 25 and 29. In fact, Complex 25 actually at one point had something called the Shaker, or the Ship Motion Simulator, that was a 50-odd foot deep trench that simulated some of the axes that a ship would, a submarine of course, would experience in the launching process. So all these things had to be determined, and Cape Canaveral was the place for those test launches. So we have one in Hangar C right now. It's a beautiful representation. It came out great, and we also have Polaris A1, so you can see the evolution of these missiles. Now, of course, them being solid fuel, it allowed so much more flexibility, and the fact that these could be kept under the surface for an extended period of time. It made them a very viable Cold War weapon and a very strong contender for federal funding. If you look closely at the Polaris fact sheet, if you look in the corner, this was only a few scant days before President Kennedy was assassinated. However, he was a strong supporter of this. Perhaps it was Navy background, hard to say. But really interesting about the Polaris missile is what it required to actually get integrated with existing defenses, because long and short of it, it required the Fleet Ballistic Weapon System, which is a bunch of nuclear submarines to be deployed with 16 tactical missiles on it. So that required a lot of things that your typical Cape Canaveral rocket didn't require. It required training and tenders and completely different ships, platforms, maintenance, a completely different paradigm as, say, a mobile launcher or something of that nature. It was a very, very complex undertaking, but ultimately a very successful deterrent in the Cold War. In closing, while I do a lot of missile and rocket videos, this one it's just very different in a lot of respects. Basically, the solid fuel, the deployment, the logistics necessary, and the fact that it was such a successful deterrent in the Cold War. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you get a chance to come out to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, please do. Please see if you can get out to Hangar C. It's a fantastic place, and that's where the Polaris is sitting there waiting for you to come and take a look. I'm Randy Coppola, and thank you for watching.
The nuclear-powered submarine Andrew Jackson is at sea off Cape Canaveral to participate in a major test. It will submerge and launch the Polaris A3 ballistic missile, climaxing more than 7 years of continual development to make a powerful U.S. deterrent weapon system even more powerful. There she blows! Fired for the first time from beneath the ocean, the two-stage A3 makes history down the Atlantic missile range